Alright, before I get too far, about to leave Ohiopyle. They have a buckwheat pancake festival, they got a marathon going on, they got bike racing going on, lots of crazy stuff. It's still chilly, a little warmer than it was. I don't know how long the hood and buff will be on, but I'm heading back towards Rockwood. I'm going to try to take my time because the hostel doesn't technically open back up until 5. So, let's see what I see. Gardener snake go across the path. The river's absolutely beautiful. Had to remove the hood, unzip the jacket a little, and just taking my time. Over here to the right, just behind these few rows of trees, is a rock wall. Probably some old farm stand. And there it ends. Cool. Entering Confluence, got a whole 11 miles. Gonna get some lunch. So I'm just leaving Confluence. This nice older couple thanked me for my service and bought me lunch. So I had a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich with homemade potato chips and a mug of hot cocoa with whipped cream. Really nice. We talked about cycling and across the country, about the Adventure Cycling Association, and going on bike tours. It was a really lovely afternoon, so now I got about 19 more miles to go today. Only been 10.5 miles. It's all good. This is what you do. You adventure. Woo, I'm full. Coming up on a little bridge. Crossing a river. Don't know what the river is. Yucahini maybe? One of the other rivers. So Confluence is called that because there's like 3 rivers or 2 rivers that converge here. This is the Castleman River, which I believe I follow all the way into Rockwood. It's beautiful. Ugh, spider web. Absolutely beautiful. It's warmed up. Here a train, CSX. Woo, did that little without crashing. Oh, this is what the gentleman Jim was telling me about the fence line, how cute it is. All right, gonna put the phone away. Crossing over to Castleman River again. I think this is the 3rd time. And approaching a very short tunnel. Folks down playing in the water. It's actually warmed up quite a bit. It's the Pinkerton Tunnel. They must close in the wintertime. That's a bump. Bumps in the dark. That was fun. So all along, at random intervals, they have these picnic table things that you can take a pit stop at. I'm about a mile and a half from Rockwood. I kid you not, the whole way from Confluence has been pretty much uphill. It's a slight gradient, but man, it's a gradient. I think a Yingling is calling my name. God, I hope they serve Yingling around here on a Sunday night. Whew! And they also have random benches that you can take a rest at. They don't really have a view of anything, but they're all in honor of different people, maybe who contributed to the building of this trail. I'm back at the Hostel on Main in Rockwood, Pennsylvania. Rode about 29 miles. Oh, that sandwich I had in Confluence was pretty good. I'm just glad to be off my bike. It was only 29 miles, but when about 18 of them are uphill, that makes it rough. There's a information booth right at the trailhead here in Rockwood, and the gentleman who was stationing it, or manning it I should say, he was like, oh yeah, when you take this road when you're coming into town, and there's this really cool mural. They're going to be tearing down that building. They were trying to save the actual mural, but they're somehow going to digitize it and put it up on the trail as part of a billboard, which is pretty cool. But saw a lot of chipmunks today. Another blue jay, which I couldn't capture because it kept flying away from me. For some reason, I like to do that. Lots of gnats. It was warmer today. I'm looking forward to my shower. That gardener snake. I'm gonna screw that word up until my grave. No deer, no bear. Apparently there's an eagle's nest about a mile and a half east of here. So hoping tomorrow I get to see that. But tomorrow I get to finally ride over the viaduct. So, and then next weekend, we'll just have to look at the weather to figure out what I'm going to wear for my 58 final miles of the Great Allegheny Passage. So, got my train ticket in hand already, along for my bike. So, just have to get to Connellsville, and hopefully the train won't be crazy late, but I'm going to end up having to get a hotel or Airbnb or something up there just to get some shut-eye, because I'll need some sleep. And then ride to 58 miles to Connellsville. I'll probably stop at that outfitter there in Ohiopyle to get a shirt or something. That'll be 3 weekends in a row being in the area. So, yeah, gonna clean up. Got myself, where is it? No, RC Cola. Yeah, I bet you haven't seen one of them in a while, huh? So, only 95 cents including tax. They're trying to get rid of them. I'm like, what? It's a classic. Come on. I don't know. I'll find out how much I like it because I haven't had it since I was a kid. But then go back to the Rock City Cafe. Maybe get a Yingling and a salad and a pizza again. That was actually pretty good. For being a little one-horse town kind of restaurant. And got some scratcher tickets. Let's see if I win the big bucks. So, but yeah, gonna clean up after I sip some of my RC Cola. Family that was here last night, they actually left me with some donuts. So I also got a little bit of a snack. But, yeah. Really grateful to that couple. Earlier, we were just chatting, and they caught back up to me right as I was getting to Confluence, and they spent a lot of time in Williamsburg, where, you know, because of the proximity to Norfolk and stuff, and Fort Eustis, I think. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we see a lot of military, and, you know, you're serving, and we would like to buy you lunch. And I was like, taken aback, you know, that stuff doesn't happen. I've had coffee bought for me at a 7-Eleven in Maryland before, but, you know, these people, they were just sweethearts. The lady was wearing an Adventure Cycling Association lifetime member jacket, and so we're talking about just different bike tours and stuff across the country. Oh, here comes the CSX train behind. Yeah, you wear earplugs at this hostel because we're probably 50 feet from the railroad tracks, and so there's CSX trains that go through here every night. One thing about this place, yeah, the cable doesn't work for some reason, and the mattresses are super thin, but if you're tired, you're gonna sleep. So they have a microwave. Oh, here, hold on. So this is the main room, main bunk room. Over there in the back, there's a private room. Random stuff people have left behind. This is like the weirdest, I don't know what this cabinet thing is. It's kind of, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this building was. Seal patented tightener? That's out of Hagerstown. I don't know what that is. But these ladies obviously didn't clear out their sheets like they're supposed to. It's pretty no frills. I booked it on Airbnb. It was $27 and change per night. Let's see. You know, I need to look to see what's in here. Oh, cleaning supplies. So there's a little kitchen, fridge, sink. They do have a washer and dryer. $1.50 for each. A little table and chairs. Cool built-in cabinet. I don't know what this place was before. There's a microwave, a Keurig, toaster, coffee pot, which with the coffee pot, we heated up water this morning. And they do have silverware and stuff, so I was able to heat up my oatmeal. Hello, CSX. So, and then there's a really full hamper. They came in earlier bringing fresh stuff for the private rooms. So, yeah, so there's bathrooms, 3 bathrooms, toilet, sink, shower. The other 2 have the same things. Oh yeah, and I thought this was cool. So on the floor, they have random Pennsylvania license plates, and on the walls. It's kind of bizarre, but hey, it's decoration. Come into the main living space. And shelving, the TV. There is really good fast Wi-Fi here. I'm really impressed with it. And Main Street is out these bright windows. They have a map where I'm not gonna put where I'm from because it's pretty full already for Maryland. But you can stick a pin where you're from. And then there's another private room here with fewer beds. Really high bunk beds for some of these. It's kind of scary. And then the front door to Main Street. So it's all number key coded. And you store your bikes downstairs. They have like bike racks in the basement. But yeah, so this is a hostel on Main in Rockwood, Pennsylvania.